Yeah! Gotta get set up for this morning. Listen to some good tunes. A little rock and roll. Holy crap, everybody's here. Good morning. Someone called Bear Whiskers is here. Good morning, Bear Whiskers. Penny! Good morning, Penny. Oh, there's going to be an intro. There's going to be an intro, Kronos. We're just setting everything up. We're getting ready. Getting ready to kick it off. First thing in the morning on a Taco Tuesday. Undead Ramen is here. Good morning, Undead Ramen. How are you doing? This is what I do in the back before the show gets kicking off. Yeah! What is a Kronos? Let's start this puppy up. Let's get going. Hail, Southern Viking. What is up, my brother? El who? El Jefe? Waiting on the El Jefe? The boss? The big boss? The fiery redhead. Mary's game room is here. She's fired up. She's ready to shoot some water bottles at Mark the Infinitely Tired. It is time to wake the neighbors. So let's get this thing kicked off as we skull and tuck and roll.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of your women.
The penetrator. Come on, look, because I always went the farthest into the target, goddammit. Libya, Tunisia, Lebanon, it was me, pal. I was always first in, last out.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open.
Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Roll Tide, brother! The Mad Doctor of Valhalla, Ortega Outlaw! He's the angriest wrench in Valhalla, the infinitely tired! Walter to Moscow! Penny! 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 Lester San Jose, the septic tank. The man so nice you gotta say his name twice. Larry, Larry. DJ Ronnie G. Angela Smokey. What is a Kronos? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Oscars. Kocho Dragon, Andrew Brooklyn, Marcus Felix, Bunny, and Shockwave. And Machini draws. Does anybody always see Machini just sliding in there at the end, like the last person in at class? Good morning, my friend. How are you doing, guys? And remember, it auto goes over to Machini's after the show. The morning block is real. It is alive, and they will transfer the chat over to Machini Draws at the end of this show. Good morning, Andy Masterson. Anybody out there I missed? How are you doing, Andy? It's going good. Everything's going good. Mephisto's movie reviews. Good morning. Magitech Mags. How are you doing? Good morning, Mags. How are you? Hopefully everything's good. We are like kind of waiting on Mikey. He had a little bit of a emergency this morning. He's dealing with something, so he might be a little late. We will see. Hopefully he'll make it. Good morning to everybody over on Rumble. Grumpy Old Marine Bet says, howdy, y'all. Sorry I'm late. Dude, you're not late. Don't worry about it. It's morning. It's the morning. People are still waking up. They're like, yawning. I'm waking up. I can't do that, or I'll be doing it for the whole show. No, I could be on Rumble. Kronos, you could. I mean, if you want to go over there and hang out, by all means, that's what it's there for. He did. He got stuck in a window, getting out. He got stuck getting out of a window, but he should be here soon. We're keeping our fingers crossed because, we had some stuff to talk about this morning. Some good stuff. Disney has stuck their foot in it again. They're trying to get out of it, but they've got some issues. Lou Sassel. Good morning. Good morning, Lou. Hope you were doing well. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's Tuesday. It's not Wednesday yet. We're not at hump day yet, but it is Taco Tuesday. And guys, what is your like max breakfast? I know what mine is in the mornings right before a show. I have like a protein drink and then I have some toast. I might have some waffles after the show. But usually some toast, some good toast, protein drink, get the gas tank going a little bit. And then after the show, I'm always starving. I'm always starving after the show. I'm like, God, I got to eat. I got to have something. So get something good, some waffles or something good. Taco waffles. Oh, I never even thought about that. Larry, hitting the nail on the head this morning. Right off the bat, taco waffles. Could we do a taco waffle? Didn't they do that? Didn't they try that at Taco Bell or something? They had taco waffles. Bacon, eggs, pancakes, and waffles. Oh, damn. That's a lot. I don't know if I could do pancakes and waffles. It's like I tried to do French toast and waffles once, and I was like, oh, it's too much bulk. So if there is no object, steak and eggs. How many of you guys do steak and eggs? Man, I love some steak and eggs. I burn the shit out of my steak. So according to Nick over at Echo Base Network, I burn the shit out of my steaks. I don't know. I don't want it pink. How many of y'all are the same thing? I don't want it pink. I don't want pink. I don't want it bleeding. If it's still mooing at you, something's wrong. I knew a guy that was like, just cut a piece off the ass, put it on a plate and serve it up. And I'm like, no. Yeah. Not leather, but cooked. So mushroom and eggs. I can't do mushrooms. So I've never had that. I've never tried that. No mushrooms. Steak and eggs, too rich. I'm lucky if I can afford bacon on the weekends. I tell you what, man. Prices prices. Everybody wants more and more money. I went to the store the other day and I got, I got two 4-packs of the Mexican Cokes. That'll last all week. That's one a day. I can do that. That'll last all week. I got a couple bags of chips. I got, because I love I'm absolutely positively addicted to the Cheeto Lays. I love the Cheeto Lays. Holy shit. Who'd ever thought that? Cheeto Lays. I love those. So I got 2 bags of those. I got, I think I got a thing of eggs, gallon of milk, something else, 2 things of tea. It's $50 almost. $50. $50 for 8 glass sodas, 8 sodas, gallon of milk, a 12-pack of eggs, 2 bags of chips. That's nuts. That's nuts. What the hell is that? Nobody can afford that. I remember when I used to be able to go to the store and shop for the whole week on $50. That was my weekly shopping, was $50. That's crazy. That is crazy. Does Mexican Coke really taste that different? Okay, so here's the deal. In what you've got in the regular 12-pack of Coke is high fructose corn syrup. That's what makes it sweet. Okay, so they don't use sugar. They use high fructose corn syrup. What's in the Mexican Coke, the glass Cokes, is granulated sugar. That's OG sugar. They don't use that in cans. They don't use that in 2 liters. They don't use that in any of that. They use high fructose corn syrup. So the Mexican Coke uses real sugar. Now, real sugar, while not, great for you, is a lot better than the high fructose corn syrup that you get from cans and 2 liters and all that. And the reason why it's made in Mexico is we gave them, Coca-Cola gave them the plants to do that. So all the machinery that used to make the real Coke with sugar went there. So they got the ability to make the old-fashioned Coke because we were just going to throw them out. Well, guess what? Those are so much better for you than the canned shit that uses high fructose corn syrup. So yeah, very bad. Very bad. I've seen so there are a few places that still do it. The problem is that like with it, Coke doesn't own those. So the facilities that make Coca-Cola don't own those plants. Shockwave. So like Dublin Dr. Pepper, apparently Dublin Dr. Pepper isn't made in Dublin, Texas anymore. They make other stuff now. So you want the real stuff, you gotta find a way to get it. And it tastes better too. So I can only get one a day. But I want something good. I don't want crap. Right? Right? So what do you end up doing? Grumpy old Marine vet over on Rumble. Good morning, Dean. Says eggs, bacon, sausage, and coffee. You double up on the meats. Sometimes ham. Yeah. There's a great butcher here in town that has the best tasting bacon and sausage I've found anywhere. Getting your bacon and sausage from butcher, excellent. Treating grocery shopping like you are looking for a vendor. When I go grocery shopping, I normally go to 3 stores minimum. Ugh, man. HEB has pretty much like, they don't have everything, but it's getting to be a hassle. It's getting me in between the HEB. HEB used to be the cheapest store in Texas to shop in. And I will go to Aldi's. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Aldi's, ever gone to Aldi's. I will not go to Aldi's. I know there are people that are like, oh my God, you can get like a box of cereal for $1. Yeah, but you have no idea how much mold is going to be in that box of cereal when you open it. You have no idea if when you get home, your milk's going to turn the very next day, even though the label says it's good till the end of the week. That's the problem with Aldi's. A lot of people are like, go Aldi's, get Aldi's. And I'm like, yeah, but their stuff. No, you have no idea if you're going to get home, open that bag of cheese, and it's going to be moldy. It's just not. It's not worth it. So I stay away from all these. They can marvel over how great they are and how low their prices are for all their off-brand shit, but it's just not worth it because you never know what you're going to get. That mold's penicillin. I'm buying medicine with my cereal. No, that's not the kind of no. Iron Caster, no, it doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. I have, dude, here in Texas, I just stopped going. Because I never knew what I was going to get. How many of y'all have ever gotten home and unloaded your stuff and gone to make something? You go to make pizza or something, and you open that bag of cheese that you just bought the other day, and there's effing mold inside. I'm not doing that. Hell, we were at HEB, and this is HEB yesterday, and there's a bag of cheddar jack on the rack that's got molded. And I'm like, yeah, no. Yes, I did say y'all. I'm a Texan. Of course, I'm a Southerner. We all say y'all. How y'all doing? Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture to say that it is great to shop everywhere and you should just throw your money around like a madman. So Jack on the rack, that's got penicillin in it. Kronos. Yeah, why haven't any Texas State Board of Health cited or closed down Aldi's? I don't know. When you get home, the last time I went to Aldi's, which admittedly was a couple of years ago, I got 2 gallons of milk, and by the time I got home, the milk had separated. And I took them right back up there and I said, look, I was just here. And I just bought these. And they were like, we'll get 2 more. And guess what happened? Take a wild guess what happened. And I got them from the back. I was like, I'm not picking these from the front. I'll get them from the back. Got home, they separated. I'm like, yeah, no. Our milk comes in bags. I was at a hotel. There's a really good hotel in San Antonio that does that. Their milk comes in bags. Jesters, Darth Arlena. Good morning, Arlena. I did purchase a bottle of milk that was delivered an hour before I got there. When I got home, it was spoiled. Went back and they offered me another bottle. I asked for my money back. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. So I don't blame you. And some people like all these. Dave G sounds here, hitting here. Food isn't old. That's food bank. No. This was Aldi's. You have a misconception about cheap food warehouses. Sounds like quality could be a local issue. It was their stuff. It was all their stuff. So it was probably just mismanaged, and that had a problem. But once the store does that to you, are you going to go back and let them do that to you again? No. This was cheese. This was milk. This was multiple problems, and I got tired of going back. It wasn't a food bank. So it was Aldi's. But that's my choice. I'm just not going to go back. When I get burned like that multiple times by the same, it's just like entertainment. When you get burned by the same place over and over and over again, you don't want to go back and get burned again. Some people do. Has anybody of you heard about centralized Star Wars fans? I couldn't believe this. I could not believe this. Centralized Star Wars fans. Everything is great. Everything is great. Nothing is bad. We live in a Star Wars world, which we don't. And everything is good. Nothing's bad. Centralized. Yes. They're called centralized Star Wars fans. I got this shit the other day. Everything's great. Everything is great. And I mean, great. It's like, this is the most excellent stuff ever. Nothing is bad. So centralized Star Wars fans. I don't know. When you're kissing ass so much that even the shit is great, I'm just like, yeah, no, sorry. All right. And if you're not a centralized Star Wars fan, you're not really a fan. So, yeah. We live in a stellar universe. Star Wars is dead. Is anybody out there watching the Ahsoka series? Can anybody tell me, is it like, oh my god, the bestest thing ever? Because I've heard it's all been back and forth. I don't care anymore. So is anybody watching it? Did anybody jump in head first and decide, you know what, I'm gonna cover Ahsoka? My coworker interrupted my editing to tell me about Ahsoka. Why? Is it that great? Kronos likes it. There you go. Kronos likes it. Mags, tell me. You got to tell me. What's give me the 411. Give me the 411. Let me know. I've been watching a show called Heels about wrestling. It's a show about wrestling. I'm enjoying it so far. So Star Wars can take a leap. I'm like, yeah. Greetings program. I have watched it. It's not blowing my skirt up. From Daryl the Derelict, guys, if you aren't subscribed to the back tube, get your butts over there. What are you doing? It's the back tube. Do you guys know what a back tube is? If you guys don't know what a back tube is, get your butts over to the back tube, subscribe, and check out Daryl the Derelict and his partner in crime, Dark Jesters Darth Arlena, as they scour the universe for good content and talk about all kinds of stuff that you're gonna absolutely love and enjoy. Obi-Wan killed my desire to give a shit. Should they be able to mess with and destroy OG characters? I mean, so Ahsoka is like Dave Filoni's baby. He's killed her off, brought her back, taken her out of the Jedi Order, put her back in the Jedi Order, made her a Jedi Master. Where can I find Heels? I find it over at hold on. Because yeah, it's been one of those kinds of mornings. Flickster. So I'll send you a link. I will send you a link. Pacific 414. But it's good. It's good. You don't have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy it either, because it kind of breaks everything down. Kayfabe, face, heels. What's a baby face? What's a heel? How does it work? What goes on behind the scenes? It's pretty good. It's got Stephen Amell and the kid that played Bjorn over on Vikings. So those are the two big stars of the show. But it's good. I liked it. It's like a family-owned little wrestling outfit that never quite made it, and they're trying to keep it alive. And it's pretty good. I've enjoyed it so far. I'm having a good time watching it. That's what's important, right? That you have a good time watching it. Brightest Day audiobooks. What is up, brother? Guys, if you are not subscribed to Brightest Day, go over, check him out. Absolutely wonderful stuff. He does audiobooks, obviously. Brightest Day audiobooks. Got a chance to run into him down in Vegas a couple of years ago and hang out. What a great guy. This one is just for you, my friend. A little fire to wake us up this morning. Skull! And honestly, Mags, I don't blame you if you don't want to say anything about it. If you're like, I'm tired of talking about that show, treating it as a sloppy fanfic. Yeah, it's terrible. The characters are entirely different from their animated ones, and lots of long pauses. Need to watch the next two. Ugh. Well, my thoughts are with you, Max. You know, whatever it is that. Hey, what's going on? What the God?
Welcome to Mexican Ironman.
Oh, it's you. At least it's not
okay.
those two knuckleheads.
What knuckleheads?
The El Perro and that Chulo guy.
Right.
For a minute, I was like, "Oh God, they're taking over the show again."
Right.
You got to close that back door when you come in here.
Right. My back door is always closed. Get it?
Good morning, my friend. How are you doing?
Not well. Number one, my camera and monitor blew out last night. I got another external monitor for my laptop on Best Buy, and I woke up this morning for the show to do with you, but I got a major 911 in South Carolina. Remember I told you there was a couple of deals I was doing before?
Yes.
Before I left. Well, one of them I woke up to is stuck and not happening, and I thought it closed last Friday. And I thought before I left town 11 days ago, I did everything that I needed to. And now I'm finding out that the terms have changed by the bank.
Oh, shit.
Interest rate and amount and everything, and both of the seller and the buyer are both my clients. Like, I do both of their books and taxes, which I hate being on both sides of a deal because there's like conflict. It's kind of like conflict of interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I got both of them blowing me up right now as we speak. So make sure you're watching the dashboard because I can't help watch that. Hello, Chad. Hello, everybody.
No, you're good. You're good. I got the dashboard. I always got the dashboard.
Wow.
If you're here to help out, you're here to help out. And if you can't, dude, I got it. I handle it almost every morning.
Yeah. And yeah, we got all kinds of stuff going on. So this is a rare appearance on YouTube because I'm not really doing any other shows while I'm out in California. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Christopher Dominguez asked, would El Perro win in a fight against Harvey Cthulhu?
No one wins in the fight against Harvey Cthulhu. No one. Not in any dimension.
Chris Burgess says, Mikey, if your back door is always closed, you might need to eat some fiber. You can tell. You can totally tell when Mexican Ironman has had an absolutely wonderful morning when he goes,
yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mom, for the Mom just gave me coffee.
DJ
Mom,
Ronnie.
I'm doing a live show with your favorite other son, with Loki, James. Remember him?
Yes.
Mom says hi.
Oh, tell Mrs. Mim I said hello and good morning.
She regrets that she cannot come to the wedding because she's going to be at my nephew's wedding out in California. But I did invite her.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, she says.
Thank you. Thank
she
you
says
very
that
much.
She says though that you could have picked a better best man though, because you know, if you were Mom says that you must have been scraping the bottom of the barrel for this guy.
She did not say that.
She's yelling at me right now. I did not say that. Can you hear?
Yeah, we can hear. Yeah, we can hear.
Ma, you got to go along with the bit. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got you on the wrong mic. Hold on. Does it sound any better? Test
No,
one.
you sounded better before.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Hold on. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
You're a little echoey. You probably use the other mic, but we could hear everybody before. So yeah,
Right,
go ahead.
Reduce my. Okay, well, you don't need to hear. Okay, so you want to do the show with my mom instead? Ma, he wants me to use the other microphone on the laptop so you can do the show. I'm getting fired live. Mom, I'm getting fired live on my own morning show. Yeah, Mom's already calling it. This ain't my morning.
The Secret Life of Mexican Ironman with Mrs. Mexican Ironman.
Yeah, it's Mexican Iron Mom.
Yes, Mexican Iron Mom.
Yeah, Mexican Iron Mom, who right now apparently is making me a spinach and omelet breakfast.
Did you
Wow.
always know that your son was going to be a window jumper?
Wow.
Know that your son was going to be a window jumper?
Oh, we're gonna start with that crap again. Right? Not the time, not the day. You guys quit with that crap right now. I'm not even. I will walk. No, I'm not even in the mood for that shit today.
See. I hear you saying crap, even though you want to say something else, because I know Mexican Iron Man will come over and slap you up behind your head and be like, "Mijo, no."
Mom will hear you.
DJ Ronnie G with the $2 super chat. There's something fishy about the Chulo guy. Oh yeah, something's up. Something's up with that Chulo monster. Did you see the Cotton Council?
Of course I did. You know I was there.
Apparently El Perro. Apparently
I was
El Perro.
Wasn't it barbecuing when you guys were doing that shit?
I think so. I think you were.
My brother was cooking. God damn, he made some of the best barbecue I've had in a long time.
Apparently El Perro is keeping Chulo Monster out of prison because Chulo Monster's on parole. I had no idea.
He's Mexican. Where else would a Mexican be but on parole? Ha!
Ay.
That's my first joke of the morning, people. Mom, look, I'm being funny at 6:30 in the morning. Yeah. You're starting to wake up, honey. Ma says I'm starting to wake up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You've gone from.
Okay, wait a minute. So hold on. So you're telling me I'm gonna switch my shirt. Hold on. So you choose what? You're telling me that that's better or worse right now? Better or worse?
To me, that sounds worse. You sounded better. It sounds like grainy and not almost like it's not in stereo to me. But
well, I'm on a USB headset.
Okay, that explains it. All right.
I sound like probably like a Dega used to before he got his mic fixed.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I don't know. People in the chat. Well, you know what? This is why I'm not a YouTuber.
That's
right
BS.
Here. This is proof positive right here. I'm not a YouTuber. I do not have sufficient minimum equipment requirements.
Yeah, now you sound like you're on a phone.
Right now I do?
Yes. It's less echoey, but your sound's off. You can
All
tell.
Right, hold on. Talk to the people. I got another option. Hold on. Talk to the people. Be right back. Give me 30
No,
seconds.
just use your other one. Your other one sounded fine.
No, that's the laptop mic, and that's like 3 feet away from me. And you're gonna start hearing grilling and dishes in a minute.
Okay, just use
talk to the people. Give me 30 seconds. I got another option. Hold on. Talk to the people.
Yes,
I'm in a mood today, people. Cheer me up, Pat. Cheer me up.
Mags says Mikey is definitely a YouTuber.
Mags.
Argue with that.
Oh, wait, Mags is here?
Mags is here.
Oh, hi, Mags. Hello. Wait, hold on. I got to change my microphone. Hold on.
You have the sufficient equipment. Stop trying to fake us out. That's right. That's right. He's just trying to, yeah. He's just trying to, yeah. He's trying to.
I am live.
He is live. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Start my countdown calendar to opening day of archery deer season. Nice, Dean. Yeah, go. Oh, 2 live streams in 30-day period qualifies you as a super YouTuber. He is. He definitely is. And when are we getting? He probably can't even hear me. I want to know when we're getting the Bob Iger outside of Disney Anaheim live stream, as we were promised. We're going to give him some crap this morning. We are. We deserve an answer. Hello. Hello. Bear Beard Whiskers with $5 super chat says Mexican Iron Man is a YouTuber till Disney gets back to $84 or above. Even after it does, he'll still be a YouTuber. Years ago, he became a YouTuber, whether he wants to admit it or not. He is so far involved in all of this that, yeah. And thank you so much, Bear Beard Whiskers, for your $5 super chat. And thank you, DJ Ronnie G, for your $2 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, gentlemen. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your head up, boy. That's dollar bill. Mim, are you back yet? No, he's not back. He's trying to burn it. Yeah. I think he is. He's trying to get out of admitting that he's a YouTuber. If ever there YouTuber there was, it's Mexican Ironman. When Mike quits being a YouTuber, he will have to have a retirement stream. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he will. It's gonna go around. In fact, it's probably going to happen next year and a half. So just wait. And he's gone. Yeah, see? Poof. He's gone. Loki, I'm in LA, so I can drag Mikey to Disney if you need me to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bad cap. Is that like a cap? Like a hat? Is that the bat cap? I got a bat cap. If that's what that is, bat cap. Don't rush him. If he pushes too hard, he might pull a muscle or blow an O-ring. It's a possibility, Project Cambria. Mike pulled an Arwen, got up to get something, and forgot he was streaming. It got lost on the way back to the computer. Hello.
All right, I'm back. Test 1, 2, test.
That sounds great.
So that sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Right,
that sounds like normal. You sound like you're back in your office.
Okay, this right here to people that are aspiring YouTubers. So my $120 USB Logitech headset with stereo, whatever the hell, USB piece of shit, $120 headset sounds like crap. Meanwhile, I'm now currently on a 1999 analog mic, eighth inch, what do you call it? An 1/8 inch plug plugged directly into the audio old school microphone.
Yes.
With a headset. I'm on a headset, but it's got a 1/8 inch good old fashioned analog plug.
Yes.
God, I hate USB horse shit.
Yep. That's
USB.
Ma,
I said a bad word. Sorry, Ma.
Yeah, don't get hit. It's too early for that.
My mom said, I'm Mexican Ironman says, for it being early, I sure am a bit mouthy.
Yes, of course you are.
Oh.
You're mouthy every morning.
My mom's praying that I shall not utter more words against the Lord this morning.
Well, then let's kick that off. When are you going to Anaheim, Mr. YouTuber?
That's not happening. Okay, breaking news. I might as well tell people on this show live now. I was scheduled to go this Thursday, but it is not going to happen. Based upon events from yesterday, I'm going to have to delay that and do that some other week because I forgot September 15th is a tax day. USC S Corps are due on the 15th and LLCs, and Friday is a tax day, so I can't do a Thursday. In fact, I already canceled on Doomcock for tomorrow night's show, and yeah, so this is the only show I'm doing this week, and I'm not going live in Burbank this week. I just do not have the time to drive out there and do it, and I got too much work to do. Plus, being on the West Coast time zone is completely challenging because now I got all my East Coast clients that by the time I get up here at 8, 9, 10 in the morning, I'm already got like half a day's worth of crap that stacks up over there.
And you can't burn yourself out because you have an obligation next month.
Yeah. Well, forget next month. I'm trying to get through this week. You know where I'm going. You're like, think about next month. No, I'm trying to get through tomorrow, bro.
No, I'm just saying you have to take care of yourself because you have to be there. There is no getting out of that.
No shit. Duh. Why do you think I'm stressed? Why do you think I'm stressed out about all this work I got to get done? Because I got to stop working by October. It's even earlier than that. Because I meet Snowdub and Snow Kid before I see you. I'm taking them to we're all going to Universal Studios.
Nice.
And that's probably on the 9th or the 10th. So I got 25 days left to do about 60 days worth of work. And now with this loan blowing up for my client, my week just went to shit because I thought that deal was closed. I need an assistant.
Man, I wish we had come in. I wish we had planned it. If I'd have known that We could have flown into Orlando, stayed in Orlando for the day, seen you guys, and then flown out to Key West the next day.
Well, the plan. Well, that's like the other part of the plan. The other part of the plan is Snow thinks that we're doing this in LA. I thought we were doing this in Orlando, so I got to figure that shit out. I got to call him today.
Nice.
Because there's 2 Universal Studios.
Yeah, there's one in California and one in Florida.
Yeah.
Got to figure out which one. If you guys were going to the one in Florida, I don't
know where we're going right now because we got confused, me and him.
Well, you go to the one in Florida, you can run into. You could always see Jay.
Well, that was my thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's talk about something else that doesn't involve my work schedule or my work life because right now it's hell. So,
Disney caved.
Yeah, I know. I saw that bunch of weak ass motherfucker. Dude, you don't think I'm dying to? Let me tell you. Let me give you a preview. I was gonna show up. I have all this ordered. I have a handheld mic that connects to my USB phone, and I was gonna take Bob. Did you hear about the story how Bob Iger has like a shower in his office?
Yes.
Get this. I'm going to bring him this is an exclusive only for Loki's Mornings of Mischief Valhalla community. So
let me blow you up.
No, don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Oh God, this is so embarrassing. This is a Valhalla community exclusive. So I'm not gonna. I'm mentioning it here, but it was a surprise for when I do go. When I do go, I'm taking a care basket for Bob Iger, and the care basket is going to have a shower cap, some shower gel, a scrunchie, and other assorted items for Bed Bath and Beyond, so that Bob can get can have a shower wellness package, so he can be a better CEO. Yep. What does embiggen mean? Oh, I get it. Because I'm made big. Yeah. Well, no, Mexican Ironman. When you think of Mikey being embiggened, on the screen is not the only other way I could be embiggened. Ha ha! Get it?
That's what the MILF said.
No. Oh, you're gonna start with that? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Don't start with that shit.
Oh my God.
Don't you think that would make the difference if Bob had a Bed Bath and Beyond care basket?
No.
Yeah, he's gonna turn things around.
No.
Ma, this omelet's amazing. Oh shit, I forgot to hit the mute button. Oops. I told him I'm not a real YouTuber.
I'm surprised she hadn't come over there and whacked you in the back of the head yet and been like, mijo, language.
Well, I got the look.
And yeah, he walked right into that. That's right. He did, Penny.
Yep. But yeah, a Spectrum caved. And I mean, look, you know how I knew Disney made such a in fact, let's do this live. Hold on. Ma, can you hear my mother talking? Can you hear her say yes or not?
Yes.
Okay, Ma, how did you find out about this? You were the one who asked me a few days ago what happened with Disney on Spectrum, because we have Spectrum out here, right? How did you even find out about Spectrum and the Disney problem? Did they email, text you? You saw an ad? How did this happen?
When I was going through the guide, it automatically set the channel, the Disney channel, that they are no longer sponsoring or something like that.
Wow. Ma, did that make you feel better or worse about Disney?
Oh, about the same, honey.
Oh, about the same?
Yeah, to me.
Mom's not.
Okay, how did she find out?
She found out because she went to she was scrolling channels and went to watch, and inside the Spectrum app or inside the Spectrum TV scrolling menus, it said Disney cut off its feed. So Disney screwed up because I think they thought the Charter Spectrum people were going to be a bunch of punk ass bitches. Oh shit! Sorry, Ma. Oops, I got to look again. Doggone it. Shit. Oh, I said did it. Oh my God, my mom just turned on the ceiling fan where I'm at because she says maybe the ceiling fan will blow the bad words out of my mouth.
Yes, that makes sense.
But I think Spectrum thought, Disney thought Spectrum was going to be a bunch of punk but biatches Oh, I still got the look.
Gum Bunny says the care
Oh, I got
basket
the look
makes
out of
her,
the left eye.
Gum Bunny says the care basket makes her think of the racist gift basket from Fluffy.
The racist gift basket from Fluffy.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
With the watermelon and the Kool-Aid. And
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's kind of where I got the idea. Frankly.
Pig's
Actually,
feet.
but I think they thought Spectrum was just going to roll over, and Spectrum's, especially since Bob Iger had one of his buddies call New York State, which, by the way, New York is a major charter Spectrum. So he had somebody call the governor in New York, and the governor's office came out with a statement that they were going to hold Charter, not Disney, accountable for giving refunds and money back to the customers. Well, Charter Spectrum said, I think Charter Spectrum was like, no, we're going to break you. We're going to break your will. And they did. They broke the Charter got everything they wanted, and frankly, more or less, depending on how you look at it, because now all the Charter people are going to get free subscriptions to other crap like Disney Plus and all this other crap that they never had before. And so what it's
they just gave away a crap load. Okay, so this makes sense. This is Disney thinking.
Right.
They just gave away a crap load of Disney Plus subscriptions.
Right, because and so they're going to be able to say, but here's Bob's thinking. Bob's thinking is like, well, I'm going to be able to say we got all these new. Here's Disney. Ladies and gentlemen, we got all these new subs from this business deal. Here's Bob. This is the way Bob thinks. Oh, yeah, I'd like to tell the members of the investor on the investor call that we're very proud of the fact that we were able to resolve our differences with Charter Spectrum and get a winning deal done, because now we're going to be able to have all of these new subscribers to Disney Plus. And Bob thinks that's actually going to make a difference in share price. In reality, since there's no cash benefit, number one, additionally, there's no additional cash benefit because basically they're going to get the same amount of money they're getting before for ESPN from the cable companies. So number one, Disney's not getting any additional money. And number two, their sub count may go up, but guess what? The average revenue per sub user is going to crash and burn because they're going to have anywhere from 15 to 30 million people with household subscriptions to Charter Spectrum that now are getting it for free. Bob is such a fucking dumbass. God,
they will immediately add that to, look how many people we just got on Disney Plus, but they're not paying for it.
No.
So your numbers are imaginary.
Yes.
This is something that Disney has been accused of for years, is inflating their numbers and making themselves look a lot better than they actually are. And now they're just doing it in broad daylight.
Right. I always love it, the people that talk about how, you make it seem like it's a conspiracy. For example, I still believe that Disney was involved in FTX. I have no evidence of that, but I believe it to be true. Why? Because I know how internal companies work. Everybody's like, well, you're too critical of Disney. Well, you know what? Are we forgetting the fact that there was a whistleblower that found $4 billion over 2 fiscal years that was made up revenue with discount coupon bookings that were double booked? This is a company that doesn't know any other way to lie. All Bob knows how to do is lie. He runs a company like a weatherman. He really does. Well, guys, we have these, blue skies coming. Oh no, thunder, lightning. Oh no.
Well, with the gift card thing, they were given like $50 gift cards away and acting like they were purchased. They have no revenue.
Some of them were bigger than that. Some of them were $500. But yes, they were doing that.
That's insane.
They're giving gift cards. So it would be like this. Loki gives me a gift card that he printed up for free that says it's worth like $200 or $500. I then go and use that gift card, and it's treated as revenue, as if it were as good as cash. Essentially, they were printing their own money to make their financials look better. They were printing their own gift cards to make it look like when those gift cards were used in another part of the business, that was cash coming in. They literally were, they were literally coming up with their own gift card scheme, which is like printing their own money. And if that's, dude, does that not tell you everything you need to know about this shit ass company?
But they're not making anything off that. They're not bringing in anything. So, somewhere in the books, someone's going to go, we said we made all this, but we didn't make all this. And look, I mean, we're missing $5 million and we issued $5 million in these bogus gift cards. How does that not come back and bite them in the ass?
Well, I'll tell you one way that it doesn't is, every company that's publicly traded has to have independent auditors come in.
Yeah.
All right, Loki, you're not an accounting and tax guy. We know that for sure.
That's right.
Let me just throw this at you though. But you don't need to be an accounting tax guy for this to make sense. What if I were to tell you that Disney has had the same independent audit company? You know, there's over the years there's been hundreds of thousands of auditors out there, right? All over the U.S. that are licensed and bonded and all that other shit, right? And over the years they've bought and sold each other. Now at the end of the day, there's probably about 6 large firms, 4 big ones, and then probably about 6 to 8, 9 other ones that are pretty big. Anyway, Disney has had the same independent outside auditor that's supposed to come in and bless their books. They've had the same one since 1932.
That's insane.
What does that tell you? What do you think that means? Why would a company pick this versus they could bring in another independent group in that maybe does it for cheaper or more money or whatever? But it's kind of like this. It's like if you have nothing to hide, then you can let any real estate agent come in your house at any time and try to sell it, right?
Right.
But if you got skeletons buried in the back, you probably want your uncle that's a detective on the police force that when he's not busy doing police shit, he's helping the drug dealers buy and sell. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing.
Yeah, it can't be an independent auditor if they work for Disney. Like Reedy Creek couldn't be its own thing if it worked for Disney, which it did.
That is exactly the case, sir. In fact, it's even worse than that. I discovered a few weeks ago before I left South Carolina, I was on a live stream with Andrew, Legal Mindset.
Yes.
I shouldn't say I discovered. I revealed something that I've known for a long time, which is in the accounting industry, which is that okay, so let's say you're going to become an independent auditor of Disney. That independent audit group probably has, to the Disney account, there are probably anywhere from, I'm going to conservatively guess, about 300 to 500 people on that audit team. There are probably 300 to 500 independent auditors that work for PricewaterhouseCoopers on the Disney team, I think. I mean, it could be more, could be less, but it's got to be something in that range. It's got to be. So get this. About 20, 30 years ago, the independent team made an announcement with Disney that that the PricewaterhouseCoopers independent audit college internship program would be run out of the Orlando and Anaheim Disney, or the Orlando and Burbank Disney offices. So just imagine that. Look, you go to become an accountant, you go to college, you think you might want to work at one of these big companies. One of them might be PwC. I go and do the internship in the summer, sophomore, junior year, and I spend the summer at Disney on my accounting internship program. Later, 3, 4, 5 years later, when I'm on the audit team at PricewaterhouseCoopers, how independent do you think I'm going to be when I have to go in and ask questions about some gift cards that don't look legit to me?
You're not.
No.
You're not going to ask any questions.
So that's how nefarious this company is. So that if you're PwC, Loki, and I'm Bob Iger and I'm Disney, I'm going to say, Loki, you know what? You guys have done a good job for us as auditors over the years. Why don't we just let all of your future employees come to Disneyland for free for the summer? And guess what? You know, some of them, if they want to intern there even longer than that, they can come back for another summer internship program, or we'll do the internship program during the year if they happen to live locally in Orlando or Burbank and they want to do the internship there. How independent do you think your audit employees are going to be after they have this wonderful experience where they get and you should see they have meetups, they're catered, free food. I mean, how independent do you think their auditors are going to be when they've spent a summer or more time at Disneyland back when they were, barely not even in college yet?
I don't think they're going to be at all.
Exactly. Is that not a racket or what? It's like it's like in that movie, that gangster movie. Remember when the kid is like in the beginning, he's just like picking up and selling cigarettes off the truck. Later, it's like more involved shit.
We're gonna hear about this. I can't help but get this feeling that in the next 10 to 20 years, we are gonna hear about this. It was a racket. It was like the mob. You went in and the catering was excellent. How nobody wanted to talk about it because Disney took care of you. They
Right.
put you under its wing. They gave you all this free stuff. They treated you like you were the most specialist person in the world, when they've not been doing that to its guests and its fans.
Yep.
This is what I don't understand. Katie Sackhoff brought it up when she talked about being in that last season of The Mandalorian, how they spent more on the catering there for The Mandalorian, just from the catering, than they did for the budget of Battlestar Galactica. So the catering alone was more, I guess she was talking about an episode, been an entire episode filmed for Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Yeah, and trust me, they know. You know, I mean, they know, and you can see that when you watch any of this crap, whether it's Ahsoka or anything. Oh, Magitech Mag says, I'm going to read this one. As an accountant, this makes me so mad. We have ethics for our jobs specifically, and these bad apples make us look terrible. That is exactly correct. They make us look awful. However, to me, Magitech Mag never looks awful. Haha. What?
You.
Yeah, I did it. I don't care what you think. Stop. That's Max.
I'm so shocked. I'm so very shocked.
Yeah. But look, you can tell any of this crap. Like, just look at Ahsoka, look at Obi-Wan, look at any of this crap. You can tell that they were. You can look at any of these shows, and I know some of you out there in the chat like this crap that you're getting. I don't know why, but you do. Because I'm on Doomcock show, and when we do that show, there's always like a third of the people that like the crap. Anyway, you can just tell that it's a situation where people have shown up, they've got too much money to spend, and no one cares about the hard work, which is telling stories.
No. That's the last thing they care about. And I think they actively work against that. They're trying to make a system where we'll just throw money at it and it'll work, because that's what we can do, because we're these people. And it doesn't work like that.
Shum, Max can never look bad. Mexican Ironman, not so good look. Okay, you know what, Shum? Your opinion does not count. I don't care if you think I'm cute or not. You. Yep. So that's what your company's doing.
Chris Persia said, this is what Barings Bank did in the 90s. Lost money, then created fake clients to bolster the numbers. Continually moved funds around to make the Singapore branch look profitable.
Yeah. Yep. And then here's the way here's the way that they're able to do it. So they take the auditors who are in charge of the gift certificate revenue, and they say, oh no. And so here's the way they get around this. This is the way this shit never gets discovered, because they're so big and they have so many different audit teams. So they have one group of auditors over here that see the gift cards, and they're like, oh, those are just promotional items. We're just going to write off the printing cost. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. Stupid is as stupid does. Then over here, you got another group of accountants in another division, auditors, and they're like, hey, what are these gift cards? Oh, customers buy those, and so we have to treat them like cash. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Ruh-roh. Dirt. And that's how they divide it up, and those two groups of auditors never talk. Up somewhere up the chain of the command, there's probably partners at the senior level that know everything that's going on. But then that right there is why they don't switch accountants. They keep the same one since 1932, so that Uncle Billy, who's the head of the homicide detective, never finds out that, so that's how the nephew that's a serial killer never gets found out, because Uncle Billy is
covers for him.
Is the homicide lead detective.
Bearbeard Whiskers has a $5 super chat and says, karma, Disney has messed with so many people in walks of life. I think the real boot has yet come swiftly and firmly up in places. Just conform.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think I think Bob is running out of places to go. This is a pretty desperate move. I think if Disney had more money and better brand name, I think they could have survived this fight with a charter, but they folded pretty quickly, Loki. I mean, how long did this go? Did it even go a week?
No, I think it went 3 days.
I mean, Disney got their ass kicked fast. For them to make the move of saying we're going to F these people and their customers, that is an incredible. And see, because here's the move they played. What people don't need to understand, and I hope everybody does, is the whole idea was this. The idea of what they were trying to do was to cut off the access to ESPN, cut off the access to Disney channels that were on cable, and that would make you, Loki, Mags, me, Penny, Beer, who just gave us a super chat, all of us here. What Bob wanted to do is he wanted to force us running to go online and have us all sign up for a Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus package.
Yeah, get that ESPN Plus. That's the real that is the real headache.
That was the power play move.
Yeah, and ESPN.
And so I should have known that they were going to cave, because let me tell you this, what just happened. I know we're over time, but let me just go a couple more minutes of that.
No, you're good. You're good. Take all the time you want.
So I went to go meet one of my clients out here in Redlands, and I know for a fact he had Spectrum Charter. And I saw he was watching the football game. Like we met on God, when did I go see him? Saturday. It was Saturday morning, college football. So it's Saturday morning. And I'm at his home office, and he's got a TV where he watches sports while he works, I guess. And so I'm looking up at him, and it's distracting me. Not the noise of it, but I'm wondering, how is he watching college football? Because I know for a fact the last time I was there, I know he had Charter Spectrum because we turned the game on, and I know what the remote control looks like because my mom also has Charter Spectrum. Okay, so we're sitting there. We finished the meeting, and I ask him, I'm like, how are you watching this game right now? Because I've already known that the thing happened last week with the cutoff, right? With the Spectrum Disney fight. And I asked him, I said, how are you watching this? He says, well, right now I'm on a Hulu trial. And I'm like, okay. And I dropped it. And then I thought about it again. Like, what does it mean right now? He says, oh, well, I'm not going to stay with Hulu. I'm only doing it for now so I can watch today's games. Then I'm going to go over to Fubi, or what's it called? Fubu. Anyway, there's Fubi or something like that. And I said, why are you going to do that? He says, well, they run ads, but it's free. And so I can watch all the sports there, and I don't have to give Disney a dime. I'm like, why don't you want to give Disney a dime? He's like, man, I hate that company. My guy is the married father of 3 boys who are ages 18, 14, and 12. And I thought it profoundly interesting that he did that. So that told me 2 things. Number one, that told me on Saturday that the efforts of Bob to get my buddy Ben, my client, to run to a Disney Plus ESPN. And I asked him, I said, why don't you just subscribe to ESPN? He's like, I'm not subscribing to that shit. I'm like, why not? And I said, first of all, it costs too much. And second of all, I hate the interface. And I was like, okay. Anything else? He says, wow, I don't really like Disney either. I'm like, why not? He says, bro, have you have any idea what they do out here? And I'm like, no, why don't you tell me? And then we launched into a discussion of the bearded Disney princesses. So this is not me lecturing to him. This is him telling me this. We're literally in middle America in San Bernardino County in the Inland Empire. You know, he's got a 2-story, 5-6 bedroom house, business owner with a wife and 3 kids with a lot of disposable income. And this is him telling me. So I should have known then. So but anyway, so that's what they wanted us to do. They wanted to run, and none of us ran to ESPN or Disney Plus. So guess what Bob did in retreat? In retreat, he gave it away for free, like you said about 15, 20 minutes ago. He decided to give it away for free, and that way we'll at least look like the subs, even though we don't get any cash. And we can say that we won, but they didn't win. They just lost another different way. And that's why I think Bear, with his $5 chat, is 100% on point. I think all of these moves of sacrificing a pawn here, all these woke moves this company keeps making is going to result in massive comprehensive disaster. And I think D-Day for them is coming. There's a day of invasion coming, and I think I know what it is. You know when it's going to be, Loki? I think it's going to be in about 2 or 3 years when Comcast opens up those parks in Orlando with the expanded Mario Brothers and all that other stuff. And then they're really going to get their ass handed to them. Game over. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Fatality. Really quick before we get out of here, let me explain something to the chat real quick before we leave. To get rid of this automated account, I'm gonna tell you what Disney does really quick. Disney auto enrolls you in Disney Plus. So they will get your email, your information, and your login information for your cable will become the login information to your Disney Plus channel.
Yep.
You are auto enrolled.
Yep.
In Disney Plus, which means that even if you don't use it, even if you've never been on it, even if you've never gone on there to set up your settings and all that shit, the account still exists. To get rid of that free membership, you have to log in, get into your Disney Plus account, and then cancel and delete your account.
Yes.
That is the only way not to be counted in this little cash grab from Bob Iger as one of his subscribers.
No, it's not a cash grab. It's a sub grab.
Yeah, sub grab. So to keep from being on the rolls when they go, hey, look how many hundreds of thousands of people signed up now for Disney. Yay, Disney Plus. Yay. You have to go in and you actually have to delete your account. There's no other way to cancel Disney Plus on a monthly basis.
Right.
When you get it free like this for a year, you have to go in and you have to delete the account.
Right. Exactly. So, and if you're Comcast Spectrum, they don't give a shit. Yes, yeah, Max, exactly. They artificially pump up the numbers that way.
Okay, so I got a 1 year. I bought the Xbox Live 1 year plan from Microsoft. They gave me a year of Disney Plus for free. This was a couple of years ago. This was right after it launched. So I got my year of Xbox Live, and one of the perks of getting that was I got a year of Disney Plus for free. You have to delete your account. You have to go in and you have to delete the Disney Plus.
It's so funny you say that because I didn't know that back then that the credit card billing. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
And if you get auto signed up for that.
Well, this is an important super chat. They artificially pump up their numbers that way. Yes, they absolutely do. But the good news, people, ladies and gentlemen, here in Valhalla, is Mexican Ironman never needs to be artificially pumped up. Financial advice and comedy in the morning, all while Mexican Americans' clients' SBA loan burns in flames in South Carolina. Yep. That's the kind of morning we're having, people.
All right, guys, we're getting out of here. Go check out Machini Draws in the morning. It's going to send everybody over there as soon as this stream is done. Thank you, Mike, for hopping on here. I know you are busy. But thank you, my friend, for taking the time to be here. You keep the fires burning bright just as much as everybody else does. So thank you, my friend.
Well, thank you, my brother. I love this show. I mean, look, it's just, life happens. But thanks, everybody, for chat. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And I got to go see if my mom is still talking to me because she gave me a kind of a dirty look when I was saying that.
No.
Well, I was saying naughty words. And Mexican Iron Man does not like to say the naughty words on you. Actually, that's not true. I curse like a sailor, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I'm being delusional again.
Guys, I will be back for Pops Talk later today. I do not know if me and Daryl are doing a show later tonight. I don't know if anything else is going on tonight, but if I see you guys later, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter. We'll see you on the next Taco Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday, everybody.
Bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.